What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Spencer, and today I'm bringing you probably a short little video here, but I haven't done a discussion video in a while, and I really like to do that every so often. So this is going to be a top 5 list. This is going to be 5 cards I want to see banned in the December 2020 ban list, because I think that's when they said the next ban list could come. So I'm assuming they will do one in December. Again, I'm not sure how they do the logistics, although on the last ban list they obviously banned stuff with not much going other than this remote duel tournament that they featured on their channel. Maybe they'll do another one and they'll go from there, which makes this card first on my list a little unlikely, but I think it's time. Obviously you guys can see Mystic Mine. I think it's time to move on from Mystic Mine. They did exactly what I said. If you looked at a video I made a while ago about cards that I think I need rarity up or bumps, they did exactly that in the Tin of Lost Memories. They gave it a Prismatic Seeker. I said, they were just following me one for one. I said, give it a Prismatic Seeker. Give it its last little hurrah. It's a very famous card in Yu-Gi-Oh! History, in my opinion, but doesn't do anything healthy for the game, in my opinion. Doesn't make the game more fun. And normally, I would say you should only ban cards that are actual problems, but I mean, this is a problem in a sense. Like Mystic Mind Burn, it's the worst matchup. Nobody has actual fun playing it. I don't even think players who play Mystic Mind Burn have a good time. It's a troll thing. It's not really needed in the game, so I'm going to say this is a card that you can go ahead and ban. Putting it one doesn't necessarily do anything, especially with cards like Field Barrier. So, for that reason, I will ban Mystic Mine, or like it to see be banned. Up next, every big deck I think needs a little bit of a hit, and Dragon Link has to have something to slow it down a little bit. Now, I know this doesn't really change the needle too much, but Konami loves Dragon Link, so I don't think they're ever going to just hammer it hard like some of these other decks that we've seen, like Sky Striker. It's just a popular deck, and they know they can sell cards for it. So, LP is the one that summons from the deck. You can still have Pisty. Pisty's still really good, and I'm sure that Dragon Link players will find ways to make good boards still. This probably just puts one less negate on the field, which is the most important part. So, for that reason, I have Guard Dragon LP here at number 4. Number 3, Miscellaneoussaurus has got to go, in my opinion. It's absolutely unnecessary in the game. Dinos are obviously really good, but they're tier 1 because of Miscellaneoussaurus. You can't respond to dinosaur effects, and they're unaffected by card effects for the entire turn. It's not even just one interaction. And that alone, we can banish it, and also has effects like when you banish it. This card does too much. If this were 2 separate cards, maybe I would even consider doing something, but still, this card is not healthy for the game. The game's all about interaction in the modern age, and this stops that. So if they open this, there's really nothing you can do unless you hopefully have a Gamma or something like that. But really, depending on 2 forms of hand traps just to play against dinos for the most part. And there's a new pot of something card. So the consistency of this deck's just going to go even crazier, basically. So this card's got to go, in my opinion. Number 2, Smoke Grenade of the Thief. This is an old card. For the most part, it came out early in the years of Yu-Gi-Oh, from what I understand. And obviously it can just be abused now. I mean, warrior decks and stuff like that, they're going to be using this. Charles can equip it to itself every single turn. So you're taking 1 card out of your opponent's turn 0, turn 1, turn 2, and so forth. Not that you would last that long. So this would definitely be a hit to Infernoble Knights, which is definitely something that's needed. But they'd still be able to put up 3 negates. They just wouldn't be able to rip a card out of your hand, which is a good thing. And number 1, guys, I think you guys can all see this one coming here. Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. I use this card in ABC Cyber Dragons, and I will continue to use it until it's banned. It's just too good, because even if your opponent has a Dark Ruler No More, which is the perfect card against combo decks, well, if you really need to go into your extra deck, you don't have anything to use, basically what you have to do is have Dark Ruler No More and either not Mystic Mine, but I guess Mystic Mine would technically be an answer, but Mystical Space Typhoon, Lightning Storm, Harpies. But really, I don't want Yu-Gi-Oh to be, you have to have 2 hand traps or 2 forms of mass removal just to give yourself a chance going second. 1 is usually good, something like that. Like a Dark Ruler No More should be enough, or a Kaiju should technically be enough to use with the other cards in your hand to break a board. But when it starts getting up higher and higher, and you have to have 3 to 2 hand traps in your open, then I think the game is not in the best place. But those are the 5 cards that I think should be banned in December. What do you guys think? Do you disagree with me on any of these cards? What cards would you add to this list? Let me know in the comment section down below. Other than that, guys, it's going to do it for today, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful night.